and welcome to Tasting with David.
And Jason. We're here in the lovely San Francisco Wine Trading Company's lounge. In our minds, because the lounge doesn't exist in reality.
And today we'll be talking about smell.
Wait, what? Why smell? We're talking about taste.
Oh, why not? What's the big deal about taste?
Because tasting, you taste with your tongue, right? You can sense that five senses: salty, sweet, sour, bitter. That last one, umami or savory notes, which is yum. So why smells?
That's one of the most important parts, I think, of a lot of crafted beverages. The nose, while taste, we're looking at five sensations. With aromatics, we're looking at over 10,000 that are perceived through over 350 receptors, depending upon the size of your nose.
So you're saying that if we combine our nose and our tongues, we'll be in tasting heaven? So if smell is so important, what can actually help us get the aromatics of something to our little nosies?
Well, some noses are bigger than others, but glassware is a good start. If you look at the development of crafted beverages throughout history, there are different vessels that have been created to enhance the experience. We have some of them set here before you: coffee cups, martini glasses, different whiskey tasting vessels, different sized wine glasses, my Hall of Fame beer pong championship Dixie cups from the late 90s.
So you could be safe to say that tasting wine and spirits, we could actually utilize any of these glasses?
Or the bottle if you're desperate.
Well, are some glasses better than others though?
I believe so. Will you tell me, what are you tasting out of?
I'm actually utilizing an overly large Glencairn glass, primarily for whiskey, but of course you could utilize this for any kind of spirits. The nice tulip shape allows you to actually swirl your liquor or spirits to trap some of the aromatics in the glass. The trick to actually smelling spirits, though, is after you swirl, you want to slowly bring it to your nose and take short sniffs. So that way you could actually have that aromatics come closer and closer without the alcohol burn. Again, spirits are 40% alcohol or more. So if I were to actually jam my nose down into this glass and took a big sniff of it, I'll burn off all my nose hairs.
Is that what happened to your mustache?
That was in college, and we will never talk about that again. All right? Also, though, another trick is if you are to find yourself sniffing all the way into the glass, what you want to do is open your mouth just a tiny bit to let some of that harsh alcohol vapors blow off through your nose, so that way you could get the aromatics without that much of a burn. But David, what about for wines? What glassware are you using?
Well, fortunately with wine we won't be feeling the burn, but there are some similarities to spirits tasting. We like a tulip-shaped glass to help release the esters and emphasize aromatics, something with surface area and a tapered edge. So we expose the esters, we release the aromas, and then we focus them before we go to smell. It's also similar into the spirits tasting, and that we are taking a few short sniffs and being careful not to expose our nose to alcohol fatigue, which is the reason that I still possess a mustache that could best be described as the mane on a lion.
Small lion.
Better than a lamb.
Ba-ba.
These are Riedel glassware. They make a wide variety of glasses. I prefer the universal. It's one glass that does well with a lot of different wine types. I drink out of this with red, white, rosé, sparkling.
Sparkling?
Sparkling.
Hmm.
Yeah, I learned it from my friend Bubbles Galore in my dancing days, but champagne can be as aromatically complex as anything else in the world of wine.
Well, I hope you enjoyed this episode with Tasting with Jason and David. Please hit the like button. And
Subscribe to our channel. Smell you later.
cheers!